go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread.
It's about the 40-some years as a publicist in this business, in the movie business, traveling around the world, meeting kings and queens and movie stars, strangely enough. And some of them were my friends, became my friends. Some of them didn't like me too much. And it's about my adventures and misadventures, if you like, traveling around the world with movie stars. Among the stars in my book, Cary Grant, I happened to be on his honeymoon it was Diane Cannon, Cary Grant, Duke of Windsor. He wasn't exactly a movie star, but we had made a documentary about him. And he was drunk when I met him, unfortunately. He did that a lot. Steve McQueen, he was nuts, wanted to get into a fight, but you know, I'm a devout coward, so I didn't actually get into a fight with him. Sophia Loren, John Voight, worked with him, traveled with him to many different places. I've been all over the world. I grew up in London, as maybe you can guess by my accent. I moved to Paris, I lived in Amsterdam, Munich, Brussels, and now for the last 34 years I've lived in Southern California and loving it. I got a whole chapter on the Cannes Film Festival and everything that I screwed up there, and occasionally I didn't. And I got in the middle of a Cold War dispute in Moscow. Everything in my life is funny. When we had the premiere for the Duke of Windsor, for instance, of his film, a film on his life, and he was there. He had just come out of the hospital. He'd had a cataract, and he rides with the Duchess of Windsor. It was in the Palais de Chaillot in Paris with 400 of his closest friends, right? And he rides, and he's drunk, and he comes up the stairs, and all the flashlights are flashing, and and everybody's making a big fuss, and he says, "Turn out those bloody lights! I don't need publicity. You know who I am? I was the King of England." Well, I was mortified, and but at the end of the film, when the lights went up and he was laughing, and or he wasn't laughing, he was crying because he'd just seen his own abdication, which is not a good thing for anybody to want to see. And I said, "Do you mind if the press have a few minutes with you, sir?" He says, "Not at all, not at all." He says, "Let them take as long as they want." And it worked out in fact, we became friends. It doesn't happen automatically, however talented they are. There's always the little man behind the curtain pressing buttons and sending out press releases. I have indeed had an incredible life that I think would be very interesting for people to read.
I've got the world on a string.